Hey guys, today we are talking about some sharps and flats and a little bit more music theory and understanding what that means for our guitar playing. So on the guitar, every fret that moves up is moving up a half step. And in Western music, which is what the guitar is tuned to play, half step is the smallest notes we have. So if we're playing our low E and then up to first fret, that's a half step. Second fret is another half step, third is another half step. Okay, same thing on any of the strings we're playing. So if on high E we're playing E, and then a half step up to F is going to the first finger, but if we want to go a whole step, we would skip 2 and play up to 3. So F to G is a whole step because we're skipping a fret. Okay, and so as you look at page 28 in your Hal Leonard book and read under F sharp, when a sharp, and it's that little, looks like a hashtag or a pound sign, is placed in front of a note, the note is raised a half step and played 1 fret higher. A sharp placed before a note affects all the notes on the same line or space that follow in that measure. Following are the 3 F sharps that appear on the fretboard to the right. So we have F here. F sharp is up a half step, so second finger. On the D string, we have F third finger. If we play fourth finger up on the 4th fret box, pinky, there's F sharp, and low F is first finger on the low E, F sharp is second, okay? So if you look at number 57, you're playing E, F sharp, G, and then it goes back to the F, that's that top line. It also stays F sharp if it's in the same bar. And remember, bar is those vertical lines that delineate 4 counts or 3 counts or 2 counts. So 57, the first one sounds open E, second finger, third finger, second finger. The second bar is open D, second finger, 4th finger up to that F sharp, back to 2 on the E. G, the third bar is G, F sharp, G, A. Okay, F sharp again on that one. And that F, remember the spaces in the treble clef spell F-A-C-E. And now we're talking about an F sharp, is that one there. And then the bottom one is E, F sharp, second finger, G, F sharp. Okay. So far all we've learned is A, B, C, D, E, just the standard notes, but there's a whole bunch of notes in between there that are sharps or flats, and so we're going to get through those. Sharps are much easier on the guitar because we can always move up a fret. It's pretty easy. If you're playing G, to play G sharp, okay, you go up a fret. If you're playing C, third finger on the A, you want to play C sharp, 4th finger, okay? It's a little harder sometimes, flats, because say you're playing open G, and instead of going up to first finger G sharp, open D, instead of going up first finger to D sharp, you want to go down to D flat. Well, you need to move down the string and go to a C sharp or a D flat that way. You can't always move down because you run out of fretboard. So sharps are a little bit easier. So number 58, Danny Boy is a real famous tune, often called Londonderry Air, and I'm going to play it for you. And all through here are F sharps, okay? So our first note is F sharp on the D string, and this song sounds like this. So I haven't had an F sharp for a while, but now it's back here as the second phrase is much like the first phrase. One more F sharp, 4th finger pinky. Okay, so that's the first half of how that tune goes, but you can see those F sharps through there. So this one does have a recording, so I'd listen to it. Make sure you got that down. I don't think there's anything overly tricky in there. There's some ties. Remember, when notes are tied together, that means you don't reemphasize them and you add all of the link together. So the first tie we see in the first line is a half note tied to a quarter note. So that gives you 3 counts. Half note is 2 counts, quarter note is 1 count. So that's together. Then there's a tie in the middle of the second phrase, or the second line, excuse me, that's a whole note tied to a quarter note. So that's 5 counts. And then at the bottom again, you see a half note tied to a quarter note and then a whole note tied to a quarter note. So let me play number 58 one more time for us, a little slower, starting on 4th finger on the D string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, good. And so then if you look at the top of the next page, it says key signature. So instead of writing a sharp sign before every F in a song, one sharp is placed at the beginning of the line. This is called a key signature and indicates that every F in the song should be played as an F sharp. In Shenandoah, there will be an arrow above each F sharp to remind you to play an F sharp. So they don't want to, composers don't want to write, particularly maybe a song is in the key of E with 4 sharps. You don't want to write sharp on every single one of those. So you write at the start of the line, and then musicians know this goes all the way through this whole song. So here is number 59, and it's not going to look like there's an F sharp in front of every line, but because it's in the key signature, it happens that way. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, F sharp. 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2. Open D. 2, 3, 4, F sharp here. 3, 4, 1. Good. So that's a beautiful tune, an old American tune. I'm going to play the chords one time, and you rewind that and practice with me if you need to. Otherwise, here we go, and I'll play the chords, you play the notes. Here's your first move. Here we go. I'll give you 1, 2, 3 in your hand. 1, 2, 3.